Why GTA 6 will decide gaming's future. Video by Fragix.
Every generation has that one game. The game that changes everything. The kind of game that changes what we expect from everything that comes after. Mario 64 defined 3D. Halo
I mean, what big games have there been recently? Not recently, actually, in general. I mean, the biggest FPS game has to be COD. Racing game, I would say Forza Horizon. But PlayStation didn't really have that until recently. It's maybe Need for Speed. Minecraft, that's always been big. That's like a timeless classic. Don't really know what else I could add to the list.
defined shooter.
I mean, of course, there's GTA 5, but don't really need to say that, do I?
Minecraft redefined creativity.
Yes.
And in 2013,
When's like the popularity for Minecraft ever gonna die? I just don't think it will. It's been big for years. Like, when did it first come out? When did Minecraft come out? I just had it. It said 2009. So it was formally released in 2011. But it was an initial public release in 2009. So I'm going to say, even 20 years down the line, the game's not going to get old. I know the owner of it, not the owner, the guy that made it,
Grand Theft
he
Auto
mentioned how he's making a second one. I don't really know what you're going to do to make it better. Not make it better, but like a second version. What is it like? A storyline maybe? I don't know. Maybe the ending isn't killing a dragon, it's doing something else. Or there's more of a meaning to it. Because with Minecraft, it's more so you just go in there, do what you want, rather than always going in there to look to kill the Ender Dragon.
5 redefined gaming itself.
Grand Theft Auto 5
Redefined gaming itself. And in 2013, Grand Theft Auto 5 redefined gaming itself.
I mean, a midnight release, honestly, looking at it, it would be nice to know what it would be nice to experience that. I know 6, people were saying that the physical copy isn't going to come out, but that's just been debunked. There will be a midnight release. In the UK, it was Game that done it last time. I don't know who it would be this time. It could be Smith Toys. But I just think at the same time, it's going to be a headache. Think about it. Release day, you want to be able to play the game straight away. And if you have to queue for hours, yeah. The amount of time you're going to spend, I'm thinking, just buy 2 copies. I'll buy a digital and I'll just get a collector's edition as well. Just avoid that hassle. I mean, yeah, I miss out on the experience, but again, England weather during the winter. Do I really want to experience that, having to queue? I can't be asked.
Grand Theft Auto 5 pulled in $1 billion in sales in 3 days.
Okay,
No
it's
movie
big.
or music.
And remember, they spent $2 billion on GTA, well, rumored to be $2 billion, so wonder how much they're going to make, like, first day.
Has ever
I mean,
come.
it is the most anticipated game, so I think many people are actually going to buy it. It's going to be the biggest game in history for sure.
Close to that.
3, 2, 1,
But now, 10 years later, Rockstar is facing its greatest test yet. After 7 years of silence, they return with the most expensive project in entertainment history.
Okay.
$1 billion invested, thousands of developers, a decade of pressure, and one
I mean,
chance.
even though it's decade, I'm hearing they didn't even start making the game till like 2020 or around that time. Which, I don't know, it's a bit crazy to think. It's like, the hell were you doing for like 7 years?
To make history.
I mean, that is one thing as well, is people like Leslie Benzi and all the other... What the other guy's name? That's what I'm talking about, Dan Houser. He left and he was a big part of GTA from like 3 till 5, or... Maybe not from 3, but he was a big part of the story. Because he's left, many people have left as well. Is it going to be the same? I hope so. But that might be a reason why the development started a bit later than you would actually think.
Every Rockstar release has been two things at once, a technical leap and a cultural phenomenon. Because when Grand Theft Auto 3 launched in 2001, it wasn't just
2000. That's crazy to think. So over 25, well, no, about 25 years old. People still play it. There's a definitive edition. I haven't tried it yet, but I do want to play those 3 games because I've never actually completed those 3.
another game on the shelf. For millions of us, it became a defining memory. Our first true open world, a place where you could get lost for hours, not just in missions, but in the freedom to explore, experiment, and cause chaos. Even today, you'll find posts online from people saying how GTA shaped their childhood, inspired their careers, or even taught them
It's been
English.
wild to say inspired their careers. How? I don't know. I mean, you committing crime?
This sense of wonder was only half the story because outside the community, GTA became a symbol of fear. Nowhere was this clearer than in 2002 when Vice City hit the shelves. While fans saw it as just a fever dream of the 80s, critics saw it as a genuine threat. News outlets blamed it for real-world violence, with lawyers like Jack Thompson even linking the game to murders. Overnight.
I mean, the way I see it is those people that are actually playing the game and committing these mad crimes, if the game didn't exist, they'll resort to something else and still do that crime. I don't think it's the actual game itself that's causing problems. There's something wrong with the people themselves. That's why.
Vice City wasn't just a video game. It was branded as a threat to society. Yet what happened next was proof that nothing could slow Rockstar down. Just 2 years later, they released Grand Theft Auto: San Andreas, a game that would change the medium forever. Over 200 missions, dozens of mini-games like basketball, pool, and even casinos. For the first time, players...
With mini-games, they are nice to have in the actual story mode, but is it really necessary? Are you actually going to play all of them? I just think the most important thing is the missions itself and the storyline. The mini-games, yeah, it's like a nice little subtle thing on the side, but I don't really think it's that deep.
Weren't confined to one city. San Andreas gave you 3: Los Santos, San Fierro, and Las Venturas, each with their own style.
I find it crazy how they're actually in that cycle, Rockstar, of just recycling cities. We've got Los Santos again, my bad, and we've got Vice City again. I hope next time they actually do something different. I don't know, maybe a different country or at least a different city inspired by something else, because it would be weird to be just stuck in this constant cycle between a couple cities. What I wouldn't want to see next is Liberty City. Out of all them 3, I'd say Liberty City at the bottom, then Los Santos, and then Vice City has to be the top. That's my favorite out of any city. I'm not going to say map because of how old Vice City is, but I'd say in terms of theme, my favorite. Yeah, it's a bit mad that I'm thinking about this because GTA 7, that's probably not even going to come out until 20 years.
And secrets. Its map was bigger than anything seen before, stretching across deserts, mountains, countryside, and bustling cities. And within that world, Rockstar filled it with life. In the end, San Andreas set the standard for what an open-world game could be. But Rockstar wasn't
this game
done
was really
yet.
ahead of its time.
In 2008, Grand Theft Auto 4 took that ambition and made it feel real. With the introduction of the Euphoria physics engine, every punch, every stumble,
it's a bit iffy
and
on
every
that.
car crash looked unscripted.
I think, yes, Euphoria physics, they are ahead of their time, but I just think it's just overly exaggerated to force this whole realism look in the game.
Liberty City felt real. NPCs reacted to you.
That's one thing they do better is if you hold a gun in Liberty City, the pedestrians actually react, whereas in 5, you could have a whole RPG, civilians just don't care.
Crumpled realistically, and the smallest details, like drinking at a bar with friends, made the world feel human. It was Rockstar's first true step into immersion. Speaking of immersion, nothing captured it quite like Grand Theft Auto 5. Released in 2013, It became the most profitable piece of entertainment in
Okay.
history, earning more than movies, music, and books combined.
I mean, I would have
It-
been really young when this game came out, so I wouldn't have experienced experienced what it would have been like around that time. I mean, 5, yes, I would have sort of understood how like big it was through like live streams and like I know free roaming videos were so popular back then. But 6, that's where I'm actually like truly understanding it.
grew so big that Rockstar themselves would end up haunted by the expectations it created.
Okay.
As Sam Houser once admitted in a rare interview, "It's a privilege to have an audience that is demanding like that.
Of course.
But it's also a challenge. You have to meet their expectations. I go to bed at night with the game there. I wake up, and that's the first thing I see." The
Okay.
success of GTA 5 became a curse and a blessing. On one hand, it gave Rockstar the time, money, and freedom to work on their next project for over a decade. On the other, it set a standard so impossibly high, even Rockstar themselves weren't sure how to top it.
Okay.
The numbers alone didn't make sense anymore.
That's
GTA
probably why they're purposely taking the time. Like, look at games nowadays, like Cyberpunk when it first released. So many bugs and problems. I mean, yeah, now it's better. I guess another game you could compare it to is Mind's Eye. Like that game was just a complete flop. I ain't even played it, and I don't want to buy it because of how bad the reviews are and what people are saying about it. And I know, yes, not everyone's gonna like a game, but when it's majority of people saying, yeah, a game is broken, that's just a sign to me, yeah, just stay away from it.
5 became the highest grossing piece of entertainment ever made. A game released in 2013, still dominating in 2025. And of course, the next entry is projected to cost the US economy over $1 billion in productivity
Okay.
on the day of its release. GTA 6 has the chance
Yeah, getting time off work is gonna be so hard, most likely, because think about the amount of people taking time off, or I don't know, faking sick, or whatever excuse they're doing to be able to play this game. And at the same time, it's like it's closer to Christmas time, so people are gonna save their paid time off for Christmas. So I don't think it's gonna be as bad. Maybe it'll be like 1-2 days, but I doubt people are gonna be taking weeks off. 'Cause think about it, you don't want to use up all your paid time off if you celebrate Christmas. Like you want to spend that time with family.
to outdo what nearly 10 years of GTA 5 achieved within just a month or two. But just when it
Okay.
seemed impossible to top, Rockstar went even further. In 2018, they released Red Dead Redemption 2, a game so detailed it made everything else look unfinished.
I mean, I'll admit, I still haven't played this game yet. I don't know why. It went on sale during Christmas. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I just didn't. Like, trying to find time to play games now. The game I'm playing right now is Crew Motorfest. I'm just trying to get through all the playlists. Once that's done, probably finish Sleeping Dogs, or I don't know. I'm gonna try to play this before 6 actually comes out, and even the trilogy, the definitive editions as well. I want to do all of them as well.
A $600 million project built with an obsession for realism. NPCs that reacted to weather, mud that stuck to clothing, dynamic physics, wildlife behavior, interactivity, and much more handcrafted to a level no other studio has even attempted since. But this created a new problem, not
Okay,
just
what
for
happened now?
Rockstar, but for everyone else. Suddenly, every new open-world game, no matter the studio or budget, was being compared to RDR2. Whether it was fair or not,
I mean, that's wild to
RDR2
think, a 2018 game compared to a 2025 game. That just shows how good Rockstar is and the level of detail that they actually go to.
became a benchmark for comparison. A new game published, gamers. Let's compare with RDR2. This is like comparing a supercar with a Prius. Already knew Yote would be nowhere near RDR2 level.
That's also a game
Players
I
are
really wanna
tired of
play.
saying it and tired of hearing it, yet they still expect it. RDR2 raised expectations so high that only Rockstar has the resources to outdo it again. While some would argue that its success ruined how people view games now, no one can deny what it proved. Rockstar isn't competing with other studios anymore. They're competing with their own legacy.
I mean, that's
And
good, ain't
now
it?
that legacy rests on
I know
Grand
people say that competition. I know that people say that competition drives you. It makes sure that games are better and companies perform their best. But a game like Rockstar, do you really think they're looking at other studios like, oh yeah, we need to step up our game? I think they just naturally do it themselves, where they think, yeah, we want to go to a very high detail, be a perfectionist. Don't really think they care about other studios. They don't see them as a threat, for sure.
Theft Auto 6. Already the shadow of this game has shaken the industry, as major publishers have already admitted they don't want to be anywhere near GTA 6, terrified of Rockstar's launch window. Analysts expect nearly $8 billion in its first 2 months, a figure only GTA 5 has ever approached in entertainment history. And this isn't just about sales. Media outlets will cover its launch like a political phenomenon. Not that they already don't, but this time it won't just be about headlines and hype. It'll be about impact. Because at this point, Grand Theft Auto is not a game, it's a product. But that scale comes with pressure. For Rockstar, this is more than just proving they can outdo GTA 5 or Red Dead 2. It's about carrying the weight of player expectations built over a decade of silence. It's about proving that the most expensive project in entertainment history can live up to the dream.
I mean, when has Rockstar released something that was just like unfinished or just rubbish? I mean, yeah, they are perfectionists, but it's not like Cyberpunk or Mind's Eye at launch where it's just going to be a complete hassle. So there's that aspect where I'm like, yeah, I'm glad it delayed. Because think about it, if it was broken, that's not good, thinking about how much money went into this game and how anticipated it is. So I'm glad that they're actually taking their time.
For players, it's not just another game to pass time. It's the moment they've waited their whole lives for. Some
It's
were
another
children
thing.
when GTA 5 came out. Now they're adults. Their memories, their friendships, and their love for gaming itself shaped by this series. That's why GTA 6 isn't just the next big title. It's the most important game ever made. A game that will decide not only Rockstar's future, but perhaps the future of gaming itself.
I mean, for sure. Yeah, I know there's going to be so many I know there's going to be so many opportunities from it, from just people talking about it, playing it, even like the online world as well. I don't know what they're gonna. Don't really have any ideas of what it's gonna be like, but for sure, biggest game in history, and I'm just excited for it, to be honest. Right now, the release date is November 19th, and they have said in their earnings call that the marketing plan begins this summer, so that's a good sign. It just shows that they're confident that it's actually going to release, so hopefully doesn't get delayed again. We can all enjoy it.